Well, I must be losing my mind. I have a red one and a green one of these candle lighters or whatever you want to call them. One just has a regular flame. This one has a torch. Now I did light a candle previous, but it went out because it's finished. So I have a new one here. Now I can't find what I did with that lighter. So we're going to have to use the torch one. And I apologize. I want to welcome you to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name is Friday. We are calling in Sovereign and Sovereign's the messengers that work for Sovereign on his behalf. I want to thank you for following your intuition and hitting the play for this video. It's your intuition that's brought you here. So what energy are you bringing with you? I want you to take a breath in for 4 seconds. I want you to hold it for 3 and then release for 7. And as you release, let anything negative go. Anything biased go. Okay. We are going to be calling on Sovereign to provide a message that will guide you over the next, I'm going to say 6 months. This is the 7th, we're almost at the end of the 7th month. So we'll say the last 5 months of 2026 and the first month of 2027. How's that? Bringing into the new year already. Hokey doodle. And yes, that is a acceptable swear word. Okay, what do you got for? Okay, we have the Hermit. Looking to the future. I feel like reading between the lines. 7 of Wands. The Hierophant. Wow. 9 of Swords. Okay. At the beginning of this reading, I asked you to release anything negative or biased. I do want you to use discernment when consulting tarot or any other spiritual mystical pathway. And you can see a lot about why online all over the place. Okay. I do not intend at this moment to make a brand of my channel. I'm not I'm not going to have my own website at this moment. That's not what I'm feeling. I'm not going to have my own website. I do not want to have swag, all that kind of stuff. My intention on starting this channel was to, and still is, to provide messages as truthfully as I can. Every time I sit down to read, I do film it, and I do not release all of them. Some of them I find are too vague. It's almost like they're either the message is blocked or it's not ready to be released yet. But the odd one I keep, because it doesn't matter till the message is released, right? Okay, getting back to you. like I said, it almost feels like I said reading between the lines, but understanding, being multilingual in um, bullshit. Okay, like person says one thing, but you can actually see that they're doing something else, or um, later on you've um, experienced them doing something different. Um, and so now I feel like uh, that part of your perception is tuned in. And I say tuned in because the Hierophant, although represents lots of different things, but tradition, religion, um, um, spirituality, schools, institutions, those kinds of things. But here for me, with the Hermit on top as the anchor, this is like, okay, you're understanding how to read people with their words and their body language and their actions. This is what and this is troubling for you. I think that you're having a hard time holding your tongue. That's interesting. Okay, and at the bottom here we have the Fool. Okay, so we have 2 out of 2 cards so far on the board that are major arcana, with the major arcana coming up as the beginning. So this is starting to make sense now. The underlying energy of the Fool. So it's not just new beginnings, it's major decisions, it's choices, it's big life changes, something that changes the direction. So you were going this way, and now all of a sudden, no, you're going to go this way. Those kinds of life changes, right? It would be akin to a woman in university and getting pregnant. She's got a life choice, and then with one choice, there's change, major change. Okay. So this is a major change. Like I said, it feels as though you have become, okay. Okay. So your question is, what can you do about it? Or how can you use this? How can you harness it, and also, I guess, keep it in check so you don't get yourself in trouble unnecessarily? Okay, let's see. Wow. Wow, this is a totally different message. Um, then, okay. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Oh, another choice card. Another decision card. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So it's causing you upset nightmares. It's, you're losing sleep. I think you feel like you're losing touch with your friends. especially with this Three of Pentacles here. You're looking to the past, and this light is here. It's like, follow this way, right? Um, with this Seven of Wands over it, it's like I don't feel like you want to end it, but I feel like you're putting up um, your boundaries or your, and when I say your boundaries, it feels to me like, okay, well, you don't want to lose touch with them because they may come around, right? And you want to be there for that. But um, okay, so okay, okay, so I'm not getting any more information from Sovereign on this because we have the Hanged Man with the Two of Wands underneath. So it was the Two of Swords that came out, that stayed in my hand. This is the underlying energy with the Two of Wands. Sorry, the Two of Wands underneath that. So I also feel like, I know the Seven of Swords is not present here, but it feels as though there is, with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles here, that um, you have this, you have a hesitation. Your hermit, your hermit energy. So that's your knowledge. You could, being able to read people's body language and understanding what their real intent is, based not just based on their words. Um, okay. So I think that you have a decision where setting your boundaries, you may find that setting your boundaries is, you may find that you're not, what you're trying to do is not working because you feel lonely for the old instead of excited for the new. Yeah. Okay. I also get the feeling that you have a doubt on your abilities. You it would be like you would be at like a professional level in your abilities. Like you could be one of those people that in, read people while they're being interrogated to see if they're lying or not or whatever, right? Based on their body language and what they're saying, but or how they're saying it. Um, but you think you're still in the novice level. And when I say words and body language, this spirit, this here is what um, I feel like the insight that you have acquired is because you have a I'm not saying you're religious. I'm saying that you have a deep belief that there's something greater than you, and you don't deny it. Okay. But on the other hand, I feel like you're not willing to give into it because there is an unknown. Like, it's as though are you going to put your steps forward, regardless if you're going to fail or not? Or are you gonna stay put within within the community that you're in now? Um, yeah, I'm gonna pull a couple of Mercai cards here. Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, this one wanted to jump out, and Justice, two cards, King of Cups, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a little bit of a stability and security. Okay, that's something that you're going to need. Oh, piece of wax. That's something that you're going to have to address. I'll say almost everybody is afraid of the unknown when it comes to uprooting themselves. And that's not just physically, but that's mentally, spiritually. You uproot yourself, and then you change. On this path, you meet new friends, whatever. Maybe you meet the love of your life, and you start a family, or whatever the case may be. There, it's harder to go back for longer than a day. So I think that's maybe what you're afraid of a little bit. You have this high priestess again is saying, yes, you have some sort of insight, some intuition, perception. It's only right to use it. This is I'm hearing, say what you see. This is, be fair about it. Balance, balance. Be fair about it. Okay. I'm also feeling like pay attention to your intuition when it does kick in, for whatever reason, okay? And instead of freezing, like I said, it feels like you tend to say what's on your mind, and sometimes that gets you into trouble, okay? I feel like this is kind of like pick your battles, okay? So pick your battles. Like, so let's just say you heard somebody telling somebody something and you knew it was a lie. But you knew that you would be talking to that same person a little while later or whatever. Instead of confronting this person, telling them the first story, just pull the other person to the side and say, well, this is the version that I heard. So pick your battles, because those kind of battles are just, if you know what you know and you're going to say it, and then someone tries to challenge you, this is where I think you might feel a little inferior. So you should be picking your battles. Okay. I also feel like you've got a support system, but they're worried about you. Um, I they don't see, I don't think that they are on the same journey along with you, kind of thing. I feel like they've found their path. And so this could be siblings, this could be a father figure, and this could be a sibling, or this could be a single parent. Okay, um, and this could be a sibling. And I feel like they found their path. Like, so your parent is doing their thing now. Now they're getting to live their best life because you're grown up, and your sibling is off doing their path, but I feel like there's a little bit of concern for you. So you may want to let any of your support system know that you're fine, and um, you're just trying to decide what you want to do next. Kind of help ease them and stop them from having um, crazy questions, I guess you could say, because I think that you have so much trust in your support system that this is where um, you're not able to detach and read their body language. Okay. So at some point, it feels to me like this reading is not finished. But my video is now almost 25 minutes long. So I'm trying to keep them that. I used to do hour videos, and I found that I wasn't getting many viewers. So I do want to thank my subscribers and anybody that's come to my channel to see what comes up in my interpretation. And if you enjoy my interpretation, I ask that you smash that like button, pass that puff. If you want to see me more often in your algorithm, or you want to support my channel, just hit the subscribe. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't intend on branding anything at this moment. I've had this up and running for about 16 months, I guess, or so, in and around 14 months maybe. And I don't have a website. I do not have any store. I don't have any swag. I don't provide personal readings. Like I said, I don't plan on, and I'm not at the moment not into promoting any products. I'm happy to share with you my tea, but I try not to do the brand thing, right? Try and cover that up. Um, so I hope you stick around and let's grow together. Okay. Um, I mean, I've been reading cards for years, but I've only had the channel for a year and not even a half yet. So I want to thank my subscribers, and I appreciate it, each and every viewer. And I want to thank you for staying to almost the end. Yeah, pick your battles, and you have a support system that I feel like they need reassurance from you that you're okay. And they may even feel a little bit more comfortable if you shared a little bit more depth in your struggle. My name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge. You are a beautiful soul. I do appreciate you staying to the end. And I hope that you have a beautiful day. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.